Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is about 9 o'clock in the morning. I've already had about 4 hours on this day, and as you can see, I'm in somewhere absolutely gorgeous here in Taiwan. If you have not guessed yet, I am here in Chiayi, Alishan National Forest Park. This is honestly one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen in my life. I've ever seen in Taiwan. And yeah, this video is going to be very, very special. You're in for a treat. So let's get back to last night when I arrived in Chiayi, and we'll take you through this whole wonderful experience. Let's go. I am here in Chiayi. Right behind me is the Chiayi Art Museum. And so fun fact, I actually used to live in Chiayi for 1 year back in 2008, if you can believe it, when I was a very young man. So I know Chiayi pretty well, but certainly this was not here 12, 14 years ago when I lived here. And just as I walk around, I can really tell that they've done a lot of renovations to the city, kind of trying to make it more beautiful, more livable. So I'm really excited to be here in Chiayi. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna take that beautiful old train up to Alishan mountain, hopefully see the sunrise, as many people in Taiwan like to do, which I've actually never done. So really looking forward to that. This is the city of jirai rofen, turkey rice. So I think we're gonna grab that for dinner, walk around a little bit, and just enjoy ourselves here in Chiayi. So just before we're going out for dinner, we walked by and found this really beautiful little open market. It's called the Chiayi Open Possible Market. And when I used to live in Chiayi, I think all of this area was just old abandoned factories and things like that. So it's really nice to see how the city has just taken kind of a ruined site and turned it into something really nice like this, where people can come and take a walk, and there's all kinds of great crafts and jewelry and clothing, food, and of course beer. So this one is from Australia. It's West Coast Juicy, and apparently it won the Beer and Cider 2021 Champion Small Brewery Award. So let's give that a try. Nice. Yeah, very hoppy. Definitely West Coast IPA style. It's really, really nice, and I especially love the can. It's quite beautiful. So as I did mention, Chiayi is the king city of jirai rofen, which is turkey rice. The story goes that a long time ago there were some American soldiers. They had a base here in Chiayi, and I guess on Thanksgiving they brought in a bunch of turkeys, and then they met some of the locals, and the next day they took a few shreds of the leftover turkey, they put it on rice, hence the Chiayi chicken rice was born. This place is very, very famous here in Chiayi, right downtown, and the English name is Spraying of Water Chicken Food or something like that. I'll put the name and everything, the address right down below. But certainly this looks like a very nice chicken rice. And this won't be a food video, by the way, but you know, you can't come to Chiayi without trying the famous dish here. I keep saying chicken rice, it's actually turkey. So let's give that a try. Yeah, so in a way that nice turkey flavor, it does remind me of Thanksgiving in Canada. And what I love about the style here in Chiayi is they serve it with a nice pickled radish, I do believe. And anyway, it's super noisy. This restaurant is obviously very popular, it's packed. As if it couldn't get any better, I got this, which is oyster soup, which I don't believe I've had soup with such massive oysters in it before. And looks like a lot of ginger and maybe some pickled radish as well. Oh yeah. Just tastes like the ocean in a bowl. That is really delicious. And just check out the size of these oysters. They're so fresh, so plump. And I love how they taste with that little bit of ginger on it. Just melts in your mouth. That's delicious. And another classic southern Taiwan dish, or just Taiwan dish, something that scares off a lot of foreigners, is something called pi dan. In English, we call it 1,000-year-old egg. It's obviously not 1,000 years, but you know, it looks like it could be. It's almost translucent, it's almost see-through. It's a very strange color. I have absolutely no idea the process. All right, so here we go. Honestly, it doesn't taste that much different than a regular hard-boiled egg. Maybe a little bit more creamy inside with the green yolk. It's like that Dr. Seuss story. Do you like green eggs and ham? This is the green egg they're talking about. Anyway, that's it for this restaurant. I'm gonna enjoy the meal, and we'll see what other adventures we have in store here in Chiayi. So we're here downtown Chiayi, delicious turkey rice for dinner. And then I came to Wenhua Lu, which is a little bit like Liuhe night market in Kaohsiung, but this one is way busier. Seems more exciting somehow. I just wanted a little beverage, so I decided to get a pumpkin drink. Pumpkin milk, actually. So this is one of my favorite beverages here in Taiwan. Pick this up. This is Nanghua Niaonai, pumpkin milk. And very similar to this, which I also like, is avocado milk, Loli Niaonai. So let's see how this one stacks up here in Chiayi. So it's a little bit sweet. I guess they add a little bit of probably sugar syrup. Just that nice pumpkin flavor. Nice and thick, almost like a pumpkin milkshake. Probably quite healthy for you. You know, it's not quite as full of sugar as a McDonald's milkshake. That's really nice, really refreshing. So I think that's it for tonight. Gonna go back to the hotel, wake up bright and early, catch that train to Alishan. Out. Good morning. So right now I'm about to do something that I've wanted to do for literally 14 years. In 2008, back when I lived in Chiayi, I wasn't able to take the Alishan Forest Railway train because the tracks had been wiped out by a few typhoons back then. And by the time I left Taiwan, they hadn't repaired it yet. And I've been in Taiwan now for over 4 years, and I just haven't had the time to come down to Chiayi and take the train. So now finally 14 years in the making here in Chiayi, and I'm about to hop on that famous Alishan Railroad. Okay, made it to Funshihu Station. That was a really nice train ride. Very peaceful, relaxing. The train is just kind of rocking back and forth as it climbs up the mountain. Very pretty views. I highly recommend that. So we're in Funshihu. I think we're gonna take a moment, have some lunch, explore the town a little bit, and then keep going up towards Alishan Mountain. So one thing I do love about Funshihu is it really gives off Japan vibes, I would say, which definitely makes sense because I believe it was built by the Japanese. The railway was set up in 1912, so well over 100 years ago, and it was set up because this whole area used to be full of these gigantic Taiwanese cypress trees, great for building furniture, building houses. So the Japanese would have set up all these little towns and outposts in this area and the railway itself so that they could harvest the forest, cut down all the trees, and then use the railroad to ship all the wood back down the mountain. So yeah, definitely getting some Japanese vibes up here. Really beautiful, very nice up here in Funshihu today. Just spent a little bit of time in Funshihu, just enough to grab a quick snack. So got some ayu jelly, which is kind of a jelly drink made from a plant that grows in the mountains. And then got the classic Funshihu biendang. So these are famous here because they used to give them to the workers who were building the trains and doing the logging. Gonna eat that a little bit later and hop a bus up to Alishan. Made it here to Alishan National Forest Park. Stopped in at the 7-Eleven, which is, I believe, the second highest 7-Eleven in Taiwan, just after the one on Zhongshan. I just bought this hat, and I'm super excited because this is the first time that I've lived in Taiwan where I actually got to wear a proper Canadian-style toque winter hat. So it's a little bit chilly up here. Bring your sweater if you come, because even if it's super hot downtown Chiayi or wherever you came from, it will be cold up here. Yeah, I'm not sure what I expected up here. I thought it would just be kind of a big forest, but actually it's a bit of a tourist town. Lots of little shops, couple of restaurants, just lots of things to check out up here. Yeah, I'm kind of impressed. Reminds me a little bit of BC, of Banff, like kind of those little mountain skiing resort towns. Yeah, really cool. Good morning, everybody. It's like nearly 6 o'clock in the morning. We just had that really nice morning train ride. So we're walking to the next viewing platform. It's about 18 minutes. As you can see, the sky is already getting bright, but apparently the one back there isn't the best location. We're going to the next one. Little known secret here, even though it is a bit of a walk, but supposedly that's the best view of the sunrise. So let's go. All right, we made it to the top here. This is the top of Alishan Mountain, and that over there is the top of Jade Mountain. So that right there is the tallest mountain in Taiwan. I didn't realize that I would be able to see that today. That's really cool. I think we didn't actually quite see the sun. It's a little bit cloudy up there, but it's still just gorgeous and super, super clear in all directions. Really, really nice up here. And the air is fresh, some of the freshest I've ever experienced in Taiwan, certainly. And the temperature is perfect, probably 14 or 15 degrees. Feels like Canada up here. So this is really, really beautiful. Really, really nice. So yeah, definitely recommend coming up here. As I said, today is just a little cloudy over there, but I mean, look how beautiful that sky is. It's just very, very lovely. So yeah, welcome to the top of Alishan Mountain. Okay, so instead of taking the train back, we decided to walk back, because if you take these kind of magical trails through the forest, you end up at something called the Sacred Tree, which is, I think, one of the most famous trees on Ali Mountain. And I guess it's one of the oldest ones as well. What I love about walking through this forest is it really reminds me of Canada. I mean, I might as well be in British Columbia right now. All these massive cedar trees, just peaceful trails, the wonderful forest. It's so quiet, the air is fresh. So yeah, if you ever want to know what it feels like to walk through a British Columbia forest in Canada, come up here to Alishan. So right behind me, this is called number 28 of the giant Alishan tree forest. And this is the oldest and the tallest tree in this whole pack of giant cypress trees here. So this one is just over 1,000 years old, around 1,087 years old. So, you know, what was going on 1,000 years ago? The Vikings, I mean, such a long time ago. Crazy to think that this tree has been here through all of Earth's history, or so much of Earth's history, and it reaches a height of 45 meters. So, I mean, that's definitely the biggest tree I've seen in Taiwan, for sure. Probably in my life. That is just magnificent. So that does it for this video. Amazing, amazing time so far here in Chiayi, and especially up here in Alishan National Forest Park. I can't believe I finally got to see that famous Alishan sunrise after 14 years. And I especially love taking that old train, that old traditional red train. That is something I've always wanted to do ever since the moment I found out about it. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you really liked it. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.